Sharelun takai orun velun shakar. Inkai varoritri elun kaishara. Tesura valorin temariso. Nashai lunkai maru sheliat. Kayo shalom shari Soraya Malik. Good day, collective. It's your girl Soraya coming to you with today's word. I think most of my life I just chased what I thought was reality. Like I always tried to bend to be flexible, adaptable to the world, but that never felt right because I've never fit in. The last 2 years, I have grown to realize that the reason why I have had such a hard time is that I was trying to adapt to a world that's distorted, and that while I tried to conform to my environment, I had it all wrong. I am no longer influenced by my environment. I control it. And I'm sorry, I got bubbles spilling all over me. But I influence my own environment. And this message is particularly important because, I notice some people unfollowing me when I have started to speak in Syrian Fae. And for anybody who just doesn't know, that is like a higher evolved being. Wow. Thank you.
Mom, look, I'm going to do a big bubble.
Yes, make the big bubble.
Yes.
But they're higher evolved beings, y'all. It's not like, I know it's hard for a lot of people to believe outside the box. But I have a question for you. Is what working in the world right now, does that seem right to you? Does it seem right? All these storms, all these wildfires, dust bowls coming out of nowhere, tornadoes appearing, people having no kind of warning, these chemtrails that come over our house and then people start acting aggressive and violent, all these kids turning on their parents and all these parents turning on their kids. Does this seem right? Does it seem like it's true? Does it seem like it is just? Does it seem like it is equitable? We have been fed lies, y'all. And so for anybody who wants to call me names, whether it's a witch or an occultist, I'm here to let you know none of those names apply. I am an agent of the Most High God. I am remembering. I am returning. I am remembering my star family, the Syrians, the Fae, among others. And it's a beautiful thing, y'all. Like, I, for the first time in my life, am like, I can't wait to meet my family, my real family. Not to slight family here, but you got enough. You got enough. Come on, blow a big old bubble. Here, let me show you. Can I show you? Let's see. What did you do to it? You messed up the thingy. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, for real, I'm ready to reconnect. And I have reconnected. And I feel satisfied. I feel at ease. I feel like I have excitement. Because I'm remembering things. And like when I speak Syrian Fae, it's like it's my first language, y'all. It's the weirdest feeling ever. And I'm going to share that with y'all. And quite frankly, I don't care what anybody thinks. It's not because I don't respect or care about you. In fact, I love you. And I care for you. Sorry, y'all. Tending to my kids at the same time. But I care deeply. It's just that I'm not going to let anybody make me conform to what they think my reality should be or how I should act. If God doesn't want to control me, why would I let anybody on this earth do so? As a divine being of the Most High God, God gives me free will. Free will to choose. Free will to remember Him. Free will to be committed and obedient to the inner guidance through my intuition and divine voice that He has given me. Free will to choose to use that divine knowledge, to then activate it and apply it to my life. Free will to then influence everyone around me who is willing and open to receive the abundance that is coming from this higher timeline, through this higher journey, to this higher evolvement, to the return, to the awakening, to our evolution, to the wonders of the new earth. I do not have a choice in what the information I've been giving y'all. I had fears, like when it first started happening. I said, I can't share this information. How will people think of me? And then I resolved it within my own self, and I said, I have to, because I can only be true to the core of who I am, and to live anything else is a lie to myself and a lie to God. And I'm here to glorify God. I am here to let people know who God really is, not this distortion that's been out here, not all these people pretending to give God's words, but distorting righteousness and Christ consciousness, erasing the divine feminine from their accounts. Like, what matters is who we are being in our hearts, how we treat ourselves, how we treat people, how we live in the present. Not so much what we do, but who are we? Who are we being? Who are we being to ourselves and to each other? Are we being honest with ourselves? Are we being truthful with ourselves? Are we holding ourselves accountable? Are we being disciplined? I am here to not listen to what the world's opinions about me. And I know they won't be good, a lot of them, y'all, because I am so different. But I am light and love.
Whoa, a big bubble!
But I'm sorry, y'all. It's the whole life.
It worked, Mommy!
Can I see it? Blow it across. Blow it.
I'm trying to.
Well, you got to dip it back in, and you remember what I showed you. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go. Oh, you gotta blow smoothly. But I'm here to illuminate, not to lecture, but to be a safe place for everyone. A safe place where you can come hear what I'm sharing, and you can reflect, and you can see if it resonates in your own life. I am to just share what I know, but help you to clear out the distortions, clear out the clutter, clear out the false programming that has been for centuries, y'all, fed to us to help you see what is false, to help you see what is an illusion, to help you see what are distortions, to understand when you're being influenced by programming, to understand when you're being negatively influenced by people, and so that you can act accordingly to address those things in your life. Because only when you free yourself from this corrupted code do you start liberating yourself from this false matrix, from this distortion, where you can then be ready to manifest and to bring in the new earth in your own life, because God is in you. And each one of us carries a divine spark of the Most High God. And that is what the powers that were really, really, really want, because they can never have it. They want to use us. They want us to be in opposition to each other. They want us to fight. They want us to be divided, so that we cannot realize that the enemy is not each other. We are supposed to be creative and artistic and expressive and loving and joyous and abundant and evolve We are supposed to bring heaven on earth. And we will. And I'm not going to change. Not for anyone. Unless God tells me to. And then I will. All right. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day.